Welcome back, Switchheads. Breaker's Collection is 2 games of a fighting old school genre, but will they punch out the opposition or be KO'd in the first round? And just a quick reminder, if you find yourself enjoying this review and want more future updates, then hit them like and subscribe buttons for future updates. Let's get going, shall we? Story. Essentially beat up all other opponents until you're the last person standing. And that is pretty well the story of this and many other fighters of the same genre. Gameplay. I believe the first one was released in 1992, and if I have that wrong, I imagine a lot of people are going to be leaving comments. And it's from there that you basically get the retro look and feel to the game. But with so many different re-releases of this sort of game these days, it does come out with a few options and different features. To name some, achievements and artwork for starters. It's a cool addition and welcome for unlocking lovers out there and everywhere. And it does give you a little bit more to aim for. Of course, you have the usual things like the versus modes so that you can play against each other locally. You've also got the story mode as it is, that basically you're fighting through each character after you picked your character and rinse and repeat. Now I say rinse and repeat and that kind of sounds negative, but it's not. It's part of the game, it's part of these games, isn't it? And obviously with different characters come different specials, looks and the like. And then of course you get the arcade mode, which is what you expect it to be. For me and my experiences, Breaker's Collection 1 and 2 did actually work and control rather well. I did find there was plenty of special moves and a little helper, as you'd expect from these sort of games, to give me a guide of what the actual moves do and how to actually perform them. I suppose like many others, find this really handy to actually have, as I pretty well suck at these sort of games. Although I will admit this does come with difficulty settings, and that really helped kind of boost my confidence, if you like. And obviously if you needed further help, then there is the obligatory training mode, which does actually help immensely. Now for a few negatives. Firstly, I want to address the difference between 1 and 2. I didn't find significant, although I suppose they're both bundled together, so it doesn't really matter. The price for me felt a little bit steep, but this isn't my chosen genre of choice, and I'm thinking for real fans this would be probably a good price, and I suppose it's cheaper than most of the AAA games of the same ilk, and it kind of, I would say, holds up. My other negative is with an actual mode, which is the online mode. Now, I would actually say that this would be the mode to keep me going and keep me playing, which I would probably say would be the same for other players that enjoy this genre. Now this mode does have ranked battles and other little features and a replay mode of online battles. The unfortunate thing is I couldn't actually get a game. I tried and I tried and I tried and I could not get one game whatsoever. The unfortunate thing about this is they have a good idea of was waiting for a match, putting you against the AI, which is a absolutely brilliant idea while you wait. Unfortunately, after many rounds of waiting, I gave up and went to the game. Now, this is a bit of a problem for me, because I'm guessing this would be the backbone of the game, because at the end of the day, once you run out of all the other features, and it even has a team battle mode, everyone's going to be falling back on that online play and those online lobbies that for me just wasn't there. And this, as a major feature of the game, kind of devalues it slightly, and that price kind of looks a little bit less appealing now. Visuals and sounds. It is how you expect. Some decent tunes, some battle noises and the like, as you would expect from a game like this and from the period it came from. Graphically, I think I was slightly bit disappointed. For me, I expected a little bit more difference between the two games, but it wasn't quite as I imagined it. Although maybe that's just me being nitpicky, as the graphics were quite retro and it did have a good feel about them. The score. In short, Breaker's collection would be an ideal addition to anyone's collection to this genre. But I do feel that without that online addition to the game, it's very hard to wholeheartedly recommend it with a high score. So I'm just going to take a point off for that addition. So I'm going to rate Breaker's collection a 6 out of 10. Now, if that gets fixed, I would probably say a 7 out of 10, and a probably must get for most of people that are into this genre. But for me, I want that online ability to just go and play something more than an AI. And with that, thank you for joining me. Leave a comment down below if you so wish, and also like and subscribe if you found this interesting and want more future content. Feel free to also join us in our community Discord. The link is down below. Be safe out there, because life is better when we switch together.